Good morning, you guys. So the Leo full moon is on the 28th, which is in about 2 days. You're probably already feeling the effects of that. It lasts up to about 2 weeks. So today's reading is going to be on what is happening during the Leo full moon. What is this going to bring in? It's going to bring in anger, not really being able to control your emotions, the need for deeper intimacy and love, sexual desires. It does give you courage, risk taking, brings in that fiery passion. It's good for ridding yourself of things that are bad for you. So, big changes, right? I just opened this deck to the Ace of Cups and um, the Justice card. So it's like justice and love. There's this thing that popped up here. Give me just a second. Decline. All right, there we go. So big things are happening, I feel. If you've been feeling that sexual, really passionate, if you've been kind of having big changes in your moods, anger, that could definitely be why. So we're just going to kind of start and see what the Leo full moon is, what changes it's bringing in, right? Because people are going to be making decisions based on their passionate, true desires, and they're going to be, so usually if someone is very calm and logical and they take a long time to make decisions, they're kind of like just making split-second decisions like, okay, I'm no longer staying in this situation, or, this is the person I desire. I no longer want to live my life without them, right? So the calmest and the most collected people are going to be feeling this energy the most, or so I've read, because I'm not an astrologer. All right. So, Spirit, what is the Leo full moon bringing in for the masculines? What is the Leo full moon bringing in for the masculines? So we've got the Four of Cups here. And usually the Four of Cups, the person isn't paying attention to the cups, right? But these people are actually like, this girl's like, here, have my cup. And this little boy is kind of like, don't talk to me right now. But that's because they haven't been able to make a decision. But the Two of Swords is on its side. So what is it bringing in? It's bringing in the blindfold being taken off because they're feeling what they actually desire and they're not being ashamed of that. We've got the Six of Swords. So moving towards you, to be honest. We got the Three of Pentacles, and here's that Knight of Wands with the Ace of Wands, right? So that is the magic stick. This is that passionate new beginning with the Knight of Wands, wanting to work together as a team to make this work. Now, this is only happening for some people. It depends on where you are, but this is what it's pushing forward. Your masculine is going to be pushed forward, okay? For communication, a little offer, hey, how are you? Can we get together? Because they're burning desire. It's also giving them courage, right, to come forward. So if you haven't spoken in a long time, a lot of the reason that is because it's been so long. They don't know what to say. They're upset, confused, sad. They're scared of rejection. And this man here, or woman, it's just energy, but it's like, all right, let's go, right? I'm carrying this stick here. Let's go. Because the blindfold's coming off. All right. What about the feminines? What is the Leo full moon bringing in for the divine feminines? What is the Leo full moon bringing in for the divine feminines? we've got the Four of Swords here. So the feminines have been doing some healing, right? They've been thinking about things. Now, when this offer comes, this could be you saying, all right, let's get in bed, right? Or, hey, I've done a lot of healing. Maybe I don't want to work together. Which is kind of funny. I mean, it's not funny, but it is funny because they kind of got to prove themselves, right? So if they just say, hey, let's work this out, and you're kind of like, I don't know, how are you going to prove that to me because I'm tired of being played, right? We've got the Knight of Pentacles, so feminines. The masculines are coming in hot and heavy and strong, and you're kind of like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's put the brakes on this. You want to be a turtle? I could be a turtle. Okay. So you're not just jumping into things blindly. You're really taking your time. There is going to be a conversation, an emotional conversation of equal give and take here, right? Setting boundaries and saying, look, this is what I need. I'm not just here for the dick. Okay. This is what I need. I need this emotional fulfillment, this equal give and take. Otherwise, we're not working together at all because I'm not doing this. I am fine on my own, and I will continue to be fine on my own. Okay, so a little power struggle going on here between the twins, I see, which is fine, That is totally fine. Sometimes you can't just jump right back on the horse, right? Or jump right back on the face, right? Some of you might not have gotten that, but I know it's hard. All right, I need to stop. But there's going to be a conversation about, like, I'm not just going to fulfill your passionate needs for you. Are you, I need something more than that. Are you going to give me something more than that? Because if you're not, I'm good. Thanks, though. All right, what Leo full moon changes is coming in for the masculines? What else is coming in for the masculines? But they are finally having the courage to come forward, so that's good. Bravo. Bravo. All right, we've only got 3 cards. We've got offer. Offer. All right. But we've also got soulmate and destruction. So this is just saying to me, their lives have been completely destructed. You might not even know that, right? Because they're so good at hiding their emotions. So my favorite analogy for the masculines is like a duck, right? A duck on top of the water. They look calm, cool, and collected. Under the water, their little tiny feetsies are going like this, right? Because they need to stay afloat. So it's like on the outside, they're calm, cool, and collected. On the inside, there's complete fucking destruction. Oh, if you don't like cussing, you can just click off. So it's like they know how much you mean to them. Being without you has been very destructive for them, especially emotionally, and I'm feeling in their mind, it's been like a tornado of emotions, right? They get it to calm down and then it just fucking explodes again. Oof. What about for the feminines? So lots of you over the next 2 weeks are going to be getting offers, communication. Just, do what you want to do. Just be careful, because if you're looking for something, like you don't want to do the cycle anymore, you don't want to do the back and forth, you're like not into it anymore. Now, some of you, if you're at the beginning of your journey, sometimes that needs to happen for you to be triggered. If you've been on the journey for a long time and you've set your boundaries and said, look, I'm, not doing this anymore until you do this and this, kind of depends on what your answer is going to be for this. Okay. Now, I'm not saying this cannot turn into, something more. I'm just saying for some of you, it will start another runner chaser cycle. So be careful. Look at that. Twin flame card. All right, what's coming in for the feminines? What else is coming in for the feminines? So we've got signs here, feminines. And look, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this card is sticking out here. Twin flame again. Anyways, the signs that you see, super annoying, right? I feel you. So annoying. But mirroring. So we've also got admired and we've also got a pause. Oh, we've also got release here. So feminines, you're kind of like, of course you guys are mirroring each other. Now, you guys mirror each other in different ways. It's kind of hard to explain, but so you are mirroring each other. You want the same thing that they want. Ultimately, you have also, your life has been completely destroyed and destructed, right? But you want to release this old format of your relationship with your masculine. You don't want the, hey, let's just fuck. You don't want the, hey, let's just be friends. You don't want the, you want that 10 of Cups, that emotional fulfillment, and you are releasing everything else. If you can't give me that, then I don't want it. And that's okay. So you might put a pause in this and say, hey, we need to go slower because I'm not going through that pain again. And congratulations, because if you think about the beginning of your journey, you would have jumped on that. Like, yes, let's go. Any part of you is better than nothing, right? But now that you've done the healing, you've stepped into your own, you're standing in your truth and your power, and you know what you deserve. You're not just giving yourself away anymore. They need to work for that. Now, you still admire them, right? But it's putting you in this light of, when you say to them, like, look, I'm not doing this. I don't care if there's a pause. I don't care. This is what I deserve. If you can't give that to me, well, bye. They admire you for standing in your power and your truth and your worth, because they know what you're worth, right? It makes them stand up and say, okay, I will do better. I will do better. I love it. And this mirroring, you standing in your truth and power and not just jumping right back to where you were, right? They will mirror you on that. Now, the signs, I know that's annoying. I hate seeing signs. They're so annoying. Like, all day, I'm like, oh my God. But they happen for a reason, to remind you of who you are and what you're a part of. So, nothing you can really do about it. Just say, thanks, universe, and move on with your day. All right, what else is the Leo full moon bringing in for the feminines? Look at this. Twin flame card again. I mean, the masculines. What is it bringing in for the masculines? Okay. So, okay. If your masculine is married or in a long-term committed relationship, there is an end to that. What the fuck was that? Did you guys hear that? I don't know what that was, but it happened right when I said this. Relationships, karmic relationships, long-term relationships, they're done. Also, they know what they want. This also says grow and transform and have a new beginning, right? We've got ascending here. So that's what they've been doing because of all that destruction with not having you. We've got kisses. That's, with the magic stick here. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. They cannot get over that they fell in love with you. And that they're still not over it, right? Because they'll never get over it. We've also got the boat here, which is receiving what you need, progression, closure issues. They will forever have closure issues with you because they can never leave you. You will never leave their mind, their heart, their soul. But it is coming in that they're making decisions that are very hard for them to make. They are taking risks because of love. Well, that was a terrible shuffle. The fuck? All right, what about the feminines? What is the Leo full moon bringing in for the feminines? Oh, girl. Okay. This karmic relationship card was in reverse. So let's keep that in mind, okay? Fleeting, triggers, turmoil. I'm not even saying like, okay, if you're in a karmic relationship, divine feminine, you're getting rid of it because look at you, right? You are not this person. Why are you allowing this fucking person to treat you that you're not worth? Now, this is not about your masculine. This is about an actual karmic relationship. Now, if you're not in a karmic relationship, you're just done with kind of karmic lessons, period. You want peace, right? You don't want to be triggered anymore. You're done with that. You want happiness. We do have the chaser at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, like I said, this could trigger you because it is not the union that you want. It is a union for a very short period of time, but it's going to trigger you to go back into the chaser energy. So be very careful. For some of you, this is the real thing. Okay, it is the real abundance and happiness and bliss that you have been waiting for. But you're taking it very slow, right? Because you don't want to be hurt again. And you have grown so much. You are open to love. Your heart is open. You will be getting it together. But it's like you are taking a risk because your heart could be broken again. The thing is trusting yourself and your own intuition. If you don't trust yourself, or if you don't trust your masculine, since you are the same, you're saying you don't trust yourself, right? You have to, there's a fine line, use your discernment and your intuition. If this person is going to do what you need them to do, otherwise it's not time, and you need to make the best decisions for yourself. It's that simple, which isn't simple at all, right? Because you want that person, right? So it's not really that simple, but it is, right? If you just allow them to come back with third parties and no changes, no growth, what are you saying, right? This is okay. And you know what? It's not okay. And nothing will ever change if you keep allowing that to happen. So. All right. Last cards here, and then I'll just do some messages because we're already at 18 minutes. What else is the Leo full moon bringing in for the masculines? What else is it bringing in? That's a lot of cards. I guess it's not that many. Okay, so we've got the Ten of Wands. We have got the Hermit. Could be dealing with the Virgo. We've got the Six of Swords again for the second time. Nine of Pentacles. Four of Cups again. And the Page of Swords. Who is blowing me up? So here's the thing. This Four of Cups, it's like they have had a long time to think about the decisions they have made. And by decisions they have made, I mean the decisions they have not made. Because they were just in hermit mode and didn't fucking move their ass. So all these burdens upon burdens upon burdens just fell upon them. And they had no idea how to get out of it. They didn't know if they should. Some of them, it depends on the issues, right? So, but this is a single energy, the Nine of Pentacles. So this is beautiful and goes completely with, this moving forward, this Six of Swords. My heart just like dropped when I said that. So it's very scary for them. Like I just got a lot of anxiety for no reason out of nowhere. So very scary for them to drop these burdens, but they have spent a long time thinking about it and planning, and they're finally ready to say something. They have the courage to speak. Speak. And we got the Knight of Swords right under this with the Strength card, right? So having the strength and the courage to come forward and have a fucking conversation. And look, I just opened the deck to the Ace of Wands. So there it is again. Okay. Let's use this one, and then we will close out here, my loves. Look, Ace of Wands again with the Knight of Pentacles. And I'm talking about the feminines here. So it's like, feminines, you're kind of like, put it back in your pants. We ain't doing this. And I know how hard that's going to be for some of you. If you're nasty. Hey, no shame. Okay. Right there with you. All right. So what else is it bringing in for the feminines? These are so big. From my little hands. What else is the Leo full moon bringing in for the feminines? We've got the King of Pentacles, right? Earth signs. Doesn't have to be, but again, with the Virgo here, okay? So what is it bringing in? It's bringing in your masculine. Three of Wands. This is your future, right? This is what you want for your future, the world. This is that cycle closing out because you're saying, no, I am not doing this again. And that's good because your judgment comes in and it's like, now listen here. Are you going to complete the same cycle, or do you want a brand new cycle with love and abundance and happiness and bliss, right? Make the best decisions for yourself, for your future, and your masculine will follow you. Okay? He will follow you. Once you get together, he will be your leader, not in like a weird way, okay? But I don't know. Someone might have something to say about that. I can hear you. I didn't mean it like that. But with love, right? So this is not only, you don't only want that Ace of Wands. You want this Ace of Cups, or it's just not going to happen. So look, here's the Ten of Cups again. You have a very long discussion with your masculine. Did you change? Because if you didn't, if you're still emotionally confused about what you want, well, you know, there's nothing to talk about here, right? And that's okay. That is okay. What do the masculines want to say? I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to. Yeah. I'm reminded of you constantly. Maybe we're just too different. So this is like what they've been doing, right? Oh, let me think of all these reasons and excuses why this would never work out. The more they do that, the more it's just a burden on top of them. That Four of Cups, right? Ignoring that cup that was made for them. I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. You feel like home to me. I still love you. Your beauty still moves me. The masculines want to say, the thought of you still does things to me. We know. There are still so many unsaid things between us. It's really hard for me to open up. I just got caught up in the moment. Well, you sure did get caught up, didn't you? All right, last ones, guys. If you want a personal reading, my email's below. Super affordable. If you want one from Melissa, her email's below. If you want a conjoined reading, they're super fun. All right. Masculines, what do you want to say? Come on. Would you reject me? That anxiety, right? I see signs of you everywhere. Yeah. 444, that's about a stable foundation. I need space. You've given them space, okay? I pray for you every day. I wish I would have met you sooner. I don't want to hurt anyone. Because with you, I'd withstand all of hell to hold your hand. This is saying, I will hold your hand through all of the hell that is about to ensue by us making the decision to be together. 777, you could be seeing that. That's about source, being connected to source. I've loved you for lifetimes. I will follow through on all the promises I've made you. Whew. I know we are twin flames. I feel obligated to stay, and they have. And guess what? That 10 of Wands just keeps building and building and building. 222, which is them saying, I love you. I know the mistakes I've made. You turn me on like no one else can. Ooh la la. In 1 week. So if this was a personal, I would go into what this exactly means, but I am just taking this as, since this Leo full moon energy is lasting up to 2 weeks, this is happening now, very soon, within the next 2 weeks, most likely 1 week for whoever this is for. Okay. I love you guys. Okay. I love you. Bye.